Hello, and welcome, everyone. I am your host and one of the producers of the LizyT show. Welcome. It is Monday, my favorite time of the week because I get to be here again with you, introducing to you incredible people, artists, entrepreneurs, authors, singer-songwriters, and the list goes on. And today is not going to be the exception. I am so excited to be able to have somebody again from the States. We've been having a lot of friends from the States, a lot of people from South America, and it goes back and forth Europe. So if you're interested in being part of the show, please do not hesitate. Contact us, DM us. We are, as you can see, all over social media: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, uh, obviously our YouTube channel, and the LizyT.com is our website. So I'm very excited to be here again. Hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. We're live, so if you would like to interact with us, if you would like to ask us questions, comments, say hello. We do not bite. We love interaction. And so I'm very excited. December already. Can you believe it? Where did the time go? 2023 is almost ending, and we're here uh, practically at the doors of 2024. Crazy. So, one of the things that I always repeat, we've been doing this for, my goodness, 8 years now, and is I always ask for the people that love to go shopping at this time of year, December, which is kind of the last minute, not really. Yes, be considerate, compassionate, and be nice to the people that is in the other side of the cash register. A lot of us are a little bit busy. Our day to day things are, crazy, and we get anxious, and we forget that the other person on the other side of the counter is also a person that also has a family and probably doesn't have time to shop. So one of the things that I ask is just be considerate. That's all I ask. And just say thank you. Simple things. Thank you, please. You've been great. Thank you for your help. Those things, trust me, really help someone's day, and it makes the day. They could have a horrible day, but just the fact that you're saying thank you, that could make somebody's day. Okay, so as you can see, we have another incredible lady that I am so excited to be able to share with you today. Again, please interact with us, say hello. The chats are open, not only on my website, but all over the social media. We're going to be speaking today with an incredible lady. I am so excited to be able to meet people through a very good friend of mine that introduced me and gets sends people to me that are incredible. And today is not the exception. We're going to be talking to Chanelle Williams. She is from Ohio and resides in Houston, Texas. Our Texan friends. She's been there for 8 years, and she is the founder and the brand I Am Her Self Love. And recently, she has released a journal that is called I Am Her Self Love. It's a 31-day self discovery during her childhood. Charlene um, Williams has actively participated in a community service and experience the ingrained in her importance of adding others as a stylist by her family, installed by her family rather. She her entrepreneurial spirit has sparkled by her family business and instilled her a passion for business. I Am Self Love Journal is transforming, like I said, 31-day interactive, meticulous, crafted to empower and inspire both youth and women. This journal has several uh, guiding lights illuminating and the path of self-discovery and purpose of life. And you know what, guys? I would love to give you a lot more about this, but I want Charlene rather, to tell you details. So let's welcome her with a wonderful round of applause. Chanel, those applause goes on forever because you deserve it. I've seen you on YouTube and social media, and very well deserved. So thank you for being here. How is your day so far? It's only 5:30 your time.
Yes, my day is fabulous. Actually, I was off today, so I was really able to take care of a few things and enjoy enjoy being off on Monday.
Woohoo! And not only that, bonus, you get to talk about yourself. You are on broadcast, which is all over the world, and we get to talk about your brand new endeavor. So the life of an entrepreneur, Chanel, is always part of your life, or you doubled in later on. You thought, I have a nick for this. I feel like working for myself also. Tell us a little bit, how did you become this incredible entrepreneur?
Okay, so a little about me. As you already said, I am from Lorain, Ohio, which is near Cleveland, also near Sandusky, which is one of the biggest amusement parks, Cedar Point. So I actually had started to, as far as entrepreneurship, when I was a kid. My family had a barbecue business, and I was that person who I worked at the barbecue restaurant, right? So I was I would be in front, and I was the front, pretty much like front of the house. I was in charge of taking care of all the customers, bringing them up, taking the cash, and making the plates. So that was one of the first things that introduced me to entrepreneurship. As well, when I was younger, as in doing fundraisers, I would be that person, or I would be the young woman that would go to the store like Sam's Club and buy a box of candy and sell it to my friends while we're in class. I'm like, okay, this is $1, this is $1. So I would learn as far as entrepreneurship from that, from those experiences as a kid, and then just continue to do it on my own. And I am getting into fashion. I have an online boutique called Starlit Boutique, and I just always had it in me. Something that my parents instilled in me as a kid.
Well, it looks like you had a lot of background, and that's actually my life as well. My father always was self-employed, and he always tagged me along. He always made sure that I was part of the business. So that's why I do what I do, is because of my parents. So very similar stories. And you got the taste of it, isn't it? Like being able to run your own show, being able to dictate what you do. I think that is one of the things that attract us, and it's just like you've been introduced to something that you probably would not learn in school if it wasn't for your family.
Exactly. That is so true. My family, they introduced it to me, like I said, at a young age. And I look forward to that day where I can solely just do entrepreneurship for myself. But I
Awesome.
love what I do.
Awesome. So let's talk about this. By the way, you look amazing. I love
Yeah.
your red and black outfit. You can tell that you love to dress up. I can tell that fashion and being able to be upfront with your image is one of the things that you are good at, and I can see you look amazing. Let's talk about this incredible 31 days challenge. How did that come about? What inspired you to start this?
So the 31 day self-discovery journal, I released it at the beginning of this year. And what inspired me to go ahead and do it was I thought about different phases that women go through. And at that emotional state, whether you are facing divorce, you are trying to learn how to balance life and your children, work, and when you're really like at an emotional state in your life, how do you get through it? How do you find your purpose? And that was the reason why I had created the journal, and also to make affirmations, because I really believe in affirmations, and I created affirmations for every letter of the alphabet, so A through Z. And affirmations are so powerful, but you can say it all you want, but you have to believe. And that was one of the reasons why I created the journal, because I really want to help women find their purpose in life.
That is beautiful. Did you experience something yourself where you're able were you through a challenge yourself that made you go through or invent this or come with this idea? Because a lot of us have challenges ourselves. A lot of us gone through trauma. A lot of us have gone through things that change us, that move us, and we think maybe if I've gone through this, if this is challenge for me, I'm pretty sure that there's one person on the other side of the world that is going through the same thing I would like to share. Is this personal, or you have a friend that went through a challenge in their life, or a family member? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, it is personal. I thought
Yes.
about two phases. Rejection. I believe a lot of women and young adults, you deal with rejection, and you may start dealing with it at a lot of times. People, you deal with it at an early stage in your life, and it can, if you do not recognize the issue and does not recognize it, it will start to grow into your adulthood and your womanhood. And that's what's for me. One of the things I thought about rejection and how do I deal with rejection when someone does not like me or they don't understand me. Also, I've been that person where I lost jobs. I came here and I lost a job. So that's another reason I thought about it. How do you find yourself? What do you do after you've been working with a company for so long and they let you go? How do you handle that? And trying to figure out who you are and do I really is where I'm at, is I'm really at a career where I'm at in this life is where I want to be at. So, it made me think. It was personal. I thought about different relationships in my life and different relationships and how do I handle that when someone does not, when we're not on the same page.
And you're dabbling into four different things that a lot of women, young women and older, go through in our life, which are very key. And I'm so glad that you atomized it like this. Rejection. All of us, there's somebody out there that we, some way or another, we have been rejected. And that is definitely, for some of us, it's easier to overcome it, or go through the next step in life and not dwell on it. And some of us take a little longer, and having someone like yourself help, that is awesome. The other thing that you talk about is losing a employment, or not, maybe the career that you chose is not the thing that you wanted to do in life. You thought at a young age that becoming a, I don't know, a teacher was it. This is it. But then you realize this is not it. You weren't good at it, and you realize something else is on the go, or you just got let go.
Mhm.
How do you go to the next step and find something else that fulfills you? You also talked about finding out who you are. That is a combination between those two things. And relationship. Oh my goodness. I'm very privileged that I've been married for over 30 years, but not a lot of people, not a lot of women can say that. It's challenging to find your better half. And how do you go through the relationship? How do you accept someone and don't judge, and accept their faults and their mistakes? So those are things that you touch and right on the nail, Chanelle. And I think a lot of people will benefit. What is the response of friends, family member, when you launch this idea of yours? What are they saying?
And congratulations on being married for 30 years. That is a blessing to be married that long. But yeah, so when I released it to my family, my friends, they all been very supportive, very supportive. They thought about it and they was able to actually relate with me with the journal. They understood the purpose of it. And I had two book signings, and both book signings were very successful. So I have had a lot of support, especially from my family. My family is so supportive. My parents, they're sharing it with their friends, and they're telling their
Oh,
friends like, "Oh, my daughter just got this book," and they're buying it. So my parents is very proud of me.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Not a lot of us can say that our better half or our parents are supportive of our new ideas and new business ideas. And I'm so glad that you are not it. You have all the support from family and friends. You also have your own website, which you will be showing it pretty soon. But I want to talk about the idea of the your name. I am herself love. Mouthful, but I know that there is a reason for that. I mean, I know we need to love ourselves as our Creator has created us. Love yourself as love God, and love yourself and love others. But tell us the name of the idea of the name for your business or for your website for your new invention.
I'm sorry for 1 second. So I am her self love. It came about what as far as the name was. I thought about myself. I'm so sorry. And when I thought about myself, I thought about loving me. And when I
Yes,
thought, I am
it's a
so
little
sorry.
dry. I sympathize. I sympathize. I've been coughing myself. It's a little dry.
I apologize.
No worries. We're all good. We're live, but this is awesome. I've been drinking some water as well. But yeah, I love your name. And on that note, if you want to grab some more water and stuff, I'm gonna. I will be sharing for everybody to see. This is her incredible work. This is her website. Very nice work. I don't know if you had somebody work on this website for you, and there is a lot very professional.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank
Very
you.
professional.
Thank you.
Love. This is my favorite picture of you. This is very professionally. I love the wall. So this is incredible. There's a couple of products in here. So there is the journal. Obviously, this you have two books signing again. Congratulations. And
Thank
then
you.
there's the self reflection bundle.
Yes.
There's some makeup. Oh, that is so cute. This is perfect for the holidays.
Yes. So it's not exactly makeup. And I'm so sorry. I had wanted to go back and answer the question. So how I came up with as far as I am her self love, I thought about me, myself, loving myself. And for other people loving who they are. Also, when I thought about I am her self love, I seen a reflection of a woman looking into the mirror and just smiling at herself and embracing who she is. And that is how I came up with the name. I am her self love.
Wow. That is an awesome story. Oh my goodness. I've heard everything in the last 8 years, but this is the first time I've heard anything like this. By the way, guys, we are live. This is LizyT show. If you haven't come across, if you are on YouTube, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, please make sure that, and obviously our website, we're live. So if you would like to say hello or just interact with us, I love for you to do so. You're watching right now. Chanelle, all the way from Texas, and there is her website right in front of us. So tell us a little bit about your website. This is an incredible, well put together, very professional.
Thank you. Thank you. So the website, it does have the book and every journal, actually, this is the journal right here. So every journal includes a pen, a customized pen. And because I like to make things personal and very personal, and I know a lot of people have been asking me about the cover, like how did you come up with the cover of the book? And the reason why the cover of the book is the way it is because I wanted to be able to appeal to all women. Also on the website, you will see the reflection bundle, and that is what I have right here. Is the reflection bundle, and we actually just recently added more to the reflection bundle. So you have the candle, you have customized body salt, and then you also have the mirror for a reflection, and then we also have body customized sugar body as well. And that is all this stuff is on the website, as well as my contact information to be able to get a hold of me. If you need any as far as speakers, or you're looking for me looking for a speaker, or you're looking for a speaker, that is all information on my website.
Beautiful. This is incredible. This lady, love how I love it. She knows how to promote herself. Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking for an incredible person to be on your show or and to be on your podcast, please contact her. Her website again is right on the screen, iamselflove.com. And it's gonna be she's very well spoken, and this is a great opportunity. Not only that, the book and the kit is a great gift for the holidays are coming. So you do have time to give your loved one this incredible package and obviously the book. So
Yes.
I was looking also to on your website this about our mission. This is to empower women, and but you also do some community service. I mean, you don't
Right.
stop there. Tell us how, first of all, I don't even know how you have time, and what motivate you, what inspire you to do community service.
What motivates me is to be able to make a difference in someone else's life, and our actions is very powerful. And because our actions are very powerful, it doesn't. Everyone is dealing with different things, and they're dealing with different challenges. And I like to be that person to make that difference in that person's life. I grew up as well doing community service. My parents had me involved in a lot of activity from 4-H. We had a lot involved, a lot of church activities, and we were just always food banks. We were just always giving back and always in the community service, and I really loved it. And that's continued to grow in me in my adulthood, and I just continue to do it.
Mhm. Mhm. One of the things that I noticed too, Chanel, is that as believers ourselves, me and you, we can attest to that. And as a person that wants to help out is one of our common denominators. We know that we're very fortunate to have the basic things like water and a home and a shower to bathe and food 3 4 times a day, more than we can even want to, you know. And there's a lot of people that don't. And so what do? We try to give back, and obviously we wouldn't be able to help everyone in the world, but sometimes just making that difference, that having that opportunity to offer someone just a plate of food, or some snack, or maybe a clean socks. Here in Canada, we socks is one of the things that we give out a lot in the winter because it's so cold, and people are, believe it or not, we do have homeless people in Canada as well. And so that is one of the things important. If you would like to do that, everyone that is watching, and have that opportunity to be able to give back, remember those ones that are on the street that perhaps this winter will not have a new pair of shoes or a winter coat or just a clean pair of socks. Just put it out there, not preaching, but just encouraging everyone to give a hand to the most needy. So time, I don't know how you find how to do it. I know that there's more things coming out in the pipe for you. What are the what are the things that you're looking forward to continue to do in the near future?
Things I'm looking forward to do in the near future is I'm actually working on a coaching on it. So I will be starting my coaching plan for people, starting for women, and that will be started in the month of January. Also, I am working on as far as having a book club, started that as well on weekly, and a mentorship program, as well as balancing my full-time job. And this is something I do because this is something I love to do. It don't necessarily feel as if this is work. This is my passion.
You talk a lot about passion. You it looks like you're a very passionate lady. Do you find that you get a high out of it, or is it it thrives? What do you get from this? Because everybody thinks that they're going to be getting, you know, a lot of financial means, but sometimes it's not the case. It's just it's a feeling good. Tell us what makes you do.
One thing that over the last couple weeks that made me feel really good is when I spoke to three people over the course of 1 week, and they was telling me what they was dealing with. One young lady says that she could not look in herself in the mirror. And that really broke my heart, the fact that she couldn't look herself in the mirror. And I gave her some steps as far as this is what you can do to be able to regain your confidence and start looking in the mirror. And I said, repeat the affirmations that I have in the journal every day. Over time, you would definitely start to believe in it. And as you start to believe in it, look into the mirror and tell yourself that I am beautiful. I am fabulous. I am gorgeous. And I had another, so that was just one example. And then I had another lady who I was talking to, actually two other ladies that says like they cannot look, they do not want to do any videos, do not want to take any photos because of how they feel about themselves. So that kind of stuff, it keeps me passionate. I mean, it just keeps me motivated. Not so much passion, it keeps me motivated because for me to be able to hear other people's stories and something we may take for granted as, okay, I can get up and look in the mirror, there's someone that's really hurting out there. So at those
Mhm.
book sales does not matter. It does not make a difference. What makes a difference and what touches my heart is to know that I can make a difference in your life.
Wow, wow. I'm speechless, and I'm the one that is interviewing. This is beautiful. Wow. For someone to go to you and say, you know, I can't look myself in the mirror. I don't know. I don't love myself. I think that I'm not worthy. It must have taken them a big step, even to come to you and say it. I guess you must convey your own experience, your own challenges for them to be able to feel confident enough or comfortable enough to be able to say those things to you. So good for you to
Thank you.
that
And
you.
I didn't know these ladies. I'm so sorry. I didn't know these ladies. I was set up at a book. I was set up at a book at a vendor event, and she seen the journals and everything, and we just had a deep conversation. Never met her a day in my life, and
Wow.
it brings joy to me. And these other ladies, I met at another vendor event, and ever since then we connected. And it's been so many people that I have met. And it does take a lot of strength to be able to tell someone. But I believe it's also the energy that you put off, and people
Mhm.
feel comfortable enough to tell you that kind of stuff.
That's right, that's right. You put yourself out there, you put yourself vulnerable, and then others are able to see that through you, through your talk, through your speech, and obviously they feel well enough to say, well, I'm feeling that right now, and maybe I should talk to this lady. So good for you, Chanelle. I am so proud of you to be able to touch other people's life and feel make those ladies feel that they're worthy, that they're beautiful, that and you probably are looking at those ladies and you're saying, "What are you talking about? You are wonderfully, perfectly made. This is what the Bible says. This is what the Word said." But one thing is saying it, other thing is actually believing it. And if they don't believe it themselves, then it's definitely really hard. And here you are. Being used as an instrument to touch those lives and help them to go through, help them to go forward. As me and you, we know that there's a lot of people out there, not only women and children, even men, that they consider their lives not even worth living. Talks like yours probably could stop somebody to doing something silly, and good for you again for being used as a vessel. So everyone, the website, as you can see, it is right on front of you. I am self love. Also, the website has that beautiful journal and has also the beautiful package is the holidays, and you take advantage, because this is going to be something that you're probably going to be able to, what should I give my better half, what should I give my sister, my friend, my coworker? This is a great opportunity. Order now, and that way you could have it by the time it is the holiday season, Christmas. And so one of the things that I would love to ask everyone, and unfortunately, Chanelle, you're not going to be the exception. There's people out here, not maybe not now, but later on, they will be rewatching. This is recorded. And they're asking themselves, oh my goodness, I want to be like Chanelle, having that courage, having that opportunity to start their own thing and start their own business and write that journal. I want to do that, but I don't know how. I don't have. I want you to fill in the blank. What kind of advice would you give someone who's watching that is probably this close, but they don't know how? They're missing something. And I'm not talking financially, they're missing courage. What would you advise them to do?
I would advise them to first believe in yourself and knowing that just making the first step is the step in the right direction. As I said before, read the affirmations that I have, repeat those affirmations to yourself, and find someone that you can confide in and talk to them, or however you feel like your outlet as far as expressing yourself. Go ahead and do that, and start telling yourself, okay, I'm gonna be this while you're working out at the gym. I'm gonna be an author. I'm gonna be an author. And you just keep telling yourself that all throughout the day, along with the affirmations. And that's where I would tell a person is to begin. Find out what you're interested in. You write down what you are interested in. Give yourself even deadlines, but the key about when you give yourself deadlines, know that it can be extended, and give yourself some grace, and don't be too hard on yourself.
Mm, love it. Love it. I always ask this question and I get different answers and I get something similar to what you say. But the common denominator, most of the time, not all the time, is start. Is
Mm-hmm.
start. And it doesn't matter if it works, it doesn't work, but just start something. And you can change your mind tomorrow. You can change your mind next year. You can change your mind. It is not written in stone, but just start. Do
Mm-hmm.
something today that will give you that little extra to keep going. And I love about the deadlines, and deadlines can be changed. So by this day tomorrow or next week, I want to be able to have my website up. We think it's easier. It's a lot easier than a long time ago, but yes, it could not be next week. It could take a month, and that's okay. Or by the next step tomorrow, I want to have my store. Well, that will take a little longer, but don't give yourself deadline also that puts you to fail. So I love your advice, and do affirmations. Absolutely. I can do all things through Christ that strengthen me. That's one of my motto. And absolutely, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. Absolutely. And you just have to start. I love what you said. And I'm just reiterating. This is Chanelle's words. Love it. Love it. One of the other things that we want to discuss, I know you have plans coming up for 2024. Congratulations again on your journal, and congratulations on everything that you have accomplished, and of course helping people love themselves again. I mean, those two experiences that you shared with us, those are incredible. I was going to ask that, you jumped the gun, but that was perfect segue. What would you say is the most challenging, and that's why I leave it for last, because we don't want to talk about that, the most challenging things about running your own business?
The most challenging thing I believe about running your business is to be sometimes it's being consistent, and to do it even when you don't feel like it, and to be proactive at all times, and just really putting the work in, and the same energy that you put into your full-time job, put that same energy into your business, is not even more. And those are just some of the challenges I think with running a full-time business. Other things I think, as far as being a challenge with a full-time business, is you have to keep record of everything. You have to be able to keep track of everything, as well as being on a full as well for a full-time business. I think we lost Lizzie for a second.
I agree with you. I so agree with you. Have being consistent is guilty. I It's definitely one of my pet peeves, or one of my challenges, because I have really good 3 month, really good month, and then I have to keep going, and sometimes you feel tired. The other thing is keeping track of every expenditure. I have to keep every receipt, and so I can give it to my accountant, and that's challenging as well. So I hear you, and I think a lot of us, all the entrepreneurs, feel exactly the same thing, having all those challenges. But if the incredible part is that you have to keep going, because you might have an incredible year and a little bit on the slower next year, and that's okay. That's part of your own thing. And don't feel disencouraged and don't give up. And I'm pretty sure that having the experience yourself, what you've experienced so far in such a short little time, I think you have enough ammunition to keep you going for a whole 2024, right?
Yes, yes, I
Yes.
definitely I do. Because also I have a great support team. Having that great support team, it makes a whole lot of difference.
That's right. That's right. And I know that they're going to support you 100%, as they have been doing it right now. So I think that you are in the right hand, the right time, with the right people, with your right team. And I think that that's going to be a good game for you and coming 2024. Well, it looks like we've been here for about 40 minutes, but doesn't feel like at all. We've been having such a good time. I just want to make sure that people do visit your website. I will be sharing it one more time just to make sure people do not miss it, because it's so beautiful. Was it professionally made, or you had somebody worked on this website for you?
It was professionally made.
Nice, nice. Love it. Love it. Here's her contact support as well. Her mission. Don't forget the book, the journal. Don't forget the self reflection bundle, which is great for the holiday, as I mentioned. And if you're looking for someone to speak at your venue, this is the right person to have at your venue for sure. If you heard this talk here on the LizyT show, please mention it, and please say I loved it. We even take criticism. That's okay. We grow from it. Not a problem. Do not get offended at all. But yeah, check this lady out. She is incredible, incredible. Sweetheart, I want to thank you so much for being here today, sharing your life, sharing your successes, sharing your challenges, and obviously congratulate you for everything that you have done so far. This is incredible. Any last word, my friend?
No. Well, thank you first, Lizzie, for having me on the show. I greatly, greatly appreciate for this opportunity.
Pleasure.
Yes, thank you. And then my last word for someone would be that for you to believe in yourself, that you are much more stronger than you think you are, and to never give up, to keep striving and pushing forward. Never dim your light for anyone, for you are a star.
Wow. Wow, that is beautiful. You definitely are a star. Love it. Well, thank you so much for being here. One Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays for you and your beautiful family, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed day. Bye
Thank
bye.
you, Lizzie. Bye bye.